the words that you will hear evermore.
Hello everyone, this is the old Spartan. I haven't made any videos for a while, so I think I'm going to start cranking a few more out because I have to tell you, I'm pissed off. I'm very, very pissed off. What they're doing to Donald Trump and the people at these Trump rallies is unconscionable. And you liberals out there, you Democrats out there, you people that say, oh, I'm for tolerance and I don't like bigotry and all of this, and I don't like violence, and people are inciting violence. Those people are inciting the violence. I have friends who are Trump supporters. I mean, they're big Trump supporters. Any of you people on my Facebook page, no, I'm not a big Trump supporter. I'm not on the Trump bandwagon. I'm not on the Trump juggernaut. I don't think he's the greatest thing that's walked the earth. I have problems and issues with him. But I've had people, friends of mine, who've gone to both the Kansas City and the St. Louis rally. And they're peacefully standing in line waiting to get in to see the candidate that they want to vote for and they support. And it's the opposing side that's cursing and throwing things and trying to break the police line and trying to get over to their side so they can disrupt their rights. And you liberals should be standing up and saying, this is not right. This is not the way we do things in our country. They have the right to their opinion, just like you guys have the right to your opinion, the opposing side. They want to intimidate an outcome with violence, the threat of violence, and the threat of violence to come. And that is not right. And then they're glorified in the media as some kind of heroes. They're all scared of Trump for some reason, and I don't know why. I have no clue, because he wants to build a wall. Hey, I want the flood of illegal immigrants stopped. Sorry, they're illegal immigrants. They're here illegally. I am all for legal immigration. But you don't even know who's coming across. I mean, we have no way of knowing who these people are. There's gang members, and I'm sure there's plenty of good people. I'm sure there are. But still, they have broken the law. They throw this old man Bundy in jail with no bail and charge him with 7 or 8 federal crimes. But these people are allowed to walk free. They can just come across whenever they want. It's ridiculous. Because he wants to vet the refugees from Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Afghanistan, and make sure they are who they say they are. What's wrong with that? I don't want former terrorists that were cutting Christians' heads off and moderate Muslims' heads off over here. I don't want them over here. They shouldn't be allowed to come in. I don't think that's a problem, making sure they're vetted and they say who they say they are. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having some fair trade agreements? We are getting our asses kicked by China in every venue and avenue because they don't follow environmental laws. They don't have minimum wage. They use child labor like cattle. Well, what's wrong with having a little fair trade? We've lost most of our industry to overseas, to Mexico, to China, and some to Canada. But why shouldn't we want some fair trade for ourselves? I want a future for my son. I don't have a problem with that. But these leftist, fascist, socialist thugs and scumbags, stopping whole highways of cars and chaining themselves to the cars and all this. I'm telling you right now, if I'd been in that line, I'd been up front, I'd have drove right through the crowd. I'm sorry. I would have drove right through the crowd. I would have tried not to run over anyone. I would have honked my horn and went slow, but they better get out of the way, because I would have drove right to him. You do not have the right to impede my movement. You do not have that right. I don't know about y'all, but if I don't work, I don't get paid. And if I was sitting on that highway on my way to work for 2 hours or something, that's money out of my pocket, and I'm not going to take it. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not taking it anymore. I'm pissed off. I'm done being the nice, calm individual. I have friends who say, "Oh, we have to be nice and calm and reasonable." And I have an acquaintance who has a local radio show, and that's what he says all the time. "Oh, they're just uninformed. They're unintelligent. We just need to have a dialogue with them and talk to them." Bullshit. You try to talk to them, you try to have a conversation with them, and they've already had their minds made up because they have an agenda. They feel empowered now to do whatever they want, when they want, how they want. And they've taken our kindness and our tolerance as weakness, and they've preyed upon that. Now, I'm really not built that way, and I'm not taking it anymore. I'm not going to take them getting up in my face and screaming and cursing at me and spitting on me and throwing stuff out windows of cars at us, which has happened in the past, and stop and berate us, and we're racist and bigots, and we hate women, and we hate the government, which I hate the government we have, but I think if we follow the Constitution, it's a pretty damn good government. But we don't have anybody following the Constitution. That's the problem. That's why I like to call overpasses for America things we do rallies. They're not protests. They're rallying for the Constitution. That's what I'm there to try to get through to people and to preserve. But I'm tired of it. Somebody crashes me, somebody tries to take my sign, somebody tries to take down my flag. I'm going to resist. I'll go to jail. I don't care. I'm done. You poked the bear too much, too long, and a lot of people feel that way. And that's why you see this rush to Trump, because he says it like it is, and all these people see all this opposition lined up against him. Must be something. He must be doing something right. He must be saying something right, or he's got a whole lot of dirt on people. One of the two. I mean, they're not doing this to Hillary. These kind of protests. They're not doing it to Bernie. They're not doing it to Cruz. They didn't do it to Rubio. Not this kind of disruption. But I'm not taking it anymore. And I'm going to pop out some more videos about the government, about vaccines, about lots of things. Well, that's about it for tonight. As always, this is the Old Spartan. May God bless you, and may God bless America.